Hi, sir.
Yeah, hi Padmavati.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is advanced Excel class, sir, right, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're just waiting for some other students to join. Just in
Okay,
5 minutes, we'll start it, right?
Okay, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I want to ask one thing. How many days these Excel classes you were taking?
You want to know the duration of Excel?
Yes, exactly.
Approximately a month.
No, I took a course for Power BI. They said you have advanced Excel also you want. That's why they send it to this group.
Okay, you want to know the starting date. See, we will be working on Excel for 15 to 16 classes, right?
Okay.
And this is the first class.
Okay, after that you will start Power BI, right?
Yes, after that we will go with Power BI or whatever the next is, right?
Yes.
You have covered what this is your first session for anything,
Yes, this is my first session.
and you have enrolled in what course?
Power BI.
Only Power BI.
Yes.
So why are you into this Excel class?
I don't know. They only said you have to go to Excel. You will take that also like that.
I mean to say you only enrolled for Power BI class. This is what you are confirming, right?
Yes.
Okay. Who is your counselor? Padmavati, who is your counselor?
Ankita Jaiswal, sir. Hello?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And Padmavati, do you understand Hindi?
No, sir.
Not at all.
Not at all. Little bit.
Same for me also. Like I have also enrolled for Power BI only.
You have also enrolled only for Power BI.
Yeah. So this is mandatory that we need to take Excel classes, right?
Okay. And who told you this?
Firstly, I was speaking to Shivam Sharma, and that after that Ankita took over me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So just a moment, give me a second. See, we are not going to start with anything technically. मैं बंद करूँ आज हम technical नहीं कुछ भी start करेंगे, right? So we will be discussing only some things you can say about what analysis is, right? What are the various tools, why analysis is necessary. This is what we are going to discuss today, right? I'm not, and I hope all of you are having the Power BI, Excel with you, right? You have systems with Excel, right? And I want that and I expect that you have the latest version of Excel, right? Because if it is too old, right, it would be difficult to work on the options which I have in my Excel, right? So it would be it is recommended that at least you should have 16, 13, or 19, right? So if it is Office 365, then it is I mean to say, then it is fine. There is no problem. But if it is 2010, 7, or any of that, 13 also, there are number of changes in 16 and 19, right, as compared to 13. So it is highly recommended that you have at least 16 or 19, right? And that is what I am just saying. And before we start anything with Excel, I want to know what do you think of analysis, right? What analysis is? And because you are all enrolled in the course as you are enrolled in the course, a tool you are going to learn which helps us do analysis, right? So that is what I want to know. What do you think of that? And why do you think Excel is quite a useful tool in that analysis? Please share your whatever you think.
So I think like we do analysis first of all with the data, which provides, like what the good decision can company can take for the future, that give the, that like what are the right decision for the company. That's why they do analysis with their company's data, and help like with the help of Excels, they can do the, like Excels have a lot of good advantages, which like through, formulas and like some other tools that they can use, and they can take right decision
Okay,
in future.
so one thing which I forgot, sorry, let us start with first of all of you, a little introduction, right? From where you are, what do you do, what is your educational qualification, right? Just so that we can have an idea of what background you all come from, and so that we can expect the questions which you are going to ask, I'm to say. So it gives us an idea of how the things should be. So we can start with Sangeeta, you only. What do you do? Where are you from? And I mean,
Yeah, so my name is Sangeeta Sainia, and I'm from Faridabad, and I have done MBA, and now I'm working as a HR. So like I do have total 3 years of experience. So, but I'm looking to change my domain into IT sectors. That's why I started, like I'm starting with this Power BI.
okay, fine. And okay, you have done MBA, and before MBA,
Before MBA, I have done BBA.
BBA. Okay, pure business background.
Yeah, management
Yeah,
background.
obviously. Yeah. Okay, nice. Deepak is there with us.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
In morning, I was taking the Python classes with you only.
Acha.
I enrolled for the data analysis course.
Okay.
And
Let us have the introduction for others.
okay. So my background is about the MBFP, and I have recently pursuing the IIT Guwahati's class for the advanced data science program, and also I'm pursuing this here as well for data analyst. My aim is to grab the job, to land my first job basically.
Okay.
And apart from this, I have done 3 internships,
Okay.
and 3 internships was purely in data science field with the Python tool.
Mm-hmm.
That's also.
Okay, good. Okay, Padmavati, what you can tell us about you?
An instrumentation. I did MSc in Sri Krishna Deva Raya University from Andhra Pradesh. Present, I am living in Bangalore, and I am searching now job in Power BI.
Okay, so you know Power BI before?
I know little bit, sir, already.
Okay, you know a little bit. Fine. Okay. Fine. So, yes, so I was talking about what analysis is. We know that analysis is, in simple terms, how we can define analysis. That means you want to get insights from the data, right? So you need to get what data is trying to tell you. For example, let us say if any player is there, I hope you all know cricket, right? And a player, let us say, he is scoring 100 runs in one match, and then seven next consecutive 7 matches, he does not go beyond 20, right? And after that, again, he scores 70 plus runs, and then again, after one match or 2 matches, his bat is not producing any runs, right? So in that case, if we look at the data of that particular batsman or player, right, we can easily tell that the person is not consistent, right? And that will not be a very useful asset for the team, right? If he is scoring the runs so inconsistently, right? So that means other players should be given a chance so that they can play in a consistent manner, right? So there are a number of decisions which one can take from that data, and that is what data analysis is all about, right? You can analyze the data of a company, right? Of, let us say, you have last 10 years of the data with you. You can see that in what year company has I mean to say, company has good sales or revenue, right? In what year that was at lowest, that in which quarter it was very good, right? You can also get to the data and see that which quarter of all the years saw a good increase in the revenue, right? There can be number of insights, right? So that is what analysis is all about, and analysis is done so that companies can have an advantage over their competitors, right? This is one of the biggest, you can say, reasons. Second is that company can adjust itself according to the changing needs of the market, right? So for example, I can give you a very real time example. I don't know you have noticed this or not. If you know, we do have a car manufacturing company in Tata, right? And
Yes, sir.
if you look at if you look at the vehicles manufactured by Tata 5 to 10 years back, right? They were all the same coming. There are no improvements, right? For example, let us say if we go with Tata Indica, right? That was a car which was having good space, good power, but there were number of problems with when it becomes old, it starts making noise and all, right? There are there were many problems, right? So Tata was not, I don't know, it was not um, giving any consideration or improvement in the engine, consideration on improvement in the things, right? So that is why Tata's name in you can say that segment of hatchbacks was not very good, right? But after prior to this, you know that now we have a number of cars of Tata which are very good, right? Like Tata Tiago is there, Nexon is there, Altros is there, right? And they have improved it a lot, right? Now Tata is coming with number of cars, SUVs, right? If you look at Tata Harrier, right? That is a good SUV, right? Then number of other vehicles are there. So as soon as they started improving their vehicles, they started gaining market percentage also, right? So it was very difficult for Tata before to compete with a giant like Maruti, right? So as soon as they just get into market with these new products, these new improved products, right? Obviously they must have analyzed their previous products and previous market share, that it is going down, and the feedback is also not good, right? People were not willing to purchase the hatchbacks, at least of Tata, right? They were very good in trucks and all, right? The big vehicles, but cars, as far as they were concerned, they people were reluctant to buy that any Tata product because of its servicing, also because of its engine quality, right? But now they are good, and this is how they understood the market change, and they reacted accordingly so that they can fulfill what market is requiring, right? Then similarly, this has helped them to come in a, you can say, noticeable competition with the giants like Maruti and Hyundai also, right? Hyundai is also good in the market segment, right? And now Tata is the third phase. So if you go for the same range of the car, you can have two options, right? Maruti and Tata, right? Hyundai, as we know, that is always 1 lakh, 1.5 lakhs uh, expensive than its counterpart, right? If some car is costing you, of Maruti is costing you 6 lakhs, same variant with same features in Hyundai will cost you 7 lakhs, right? So so if you are having two options, that obviously you are just breaking that mindset that we do have only one company in this market price range, which is Maruti, right? So now we have the Tata. So that is where you gain the competitive advantage also, right? So this is why analysis is required, right? And it is, you can get a number of examples on the internet where companies improve themselves after getting, I mean to say, yeah, after getting loss or after losing their market value, right? So another example which we can discuss where analysis is quite important is when you want to launch a product. Let us say any product. I talk about any product, right? Let us say a bottle is there, which can keep the liquid or material in it cool or warm for 12 hours or 20 hours, right? Yes, thermoflask it is. And if your company asks you, because when you launch a new product, you have to advertise it, you have to market it, you have to create the advertisements also, right? So in that case, company always asks what should be the best content of the advertisement to market that product, right? For example, if you see the ad of Uber nowadays, which ad comes to your mind? What is the advertisement of Uber which is playing nowadays on TV? कौन सी वाली? What ad is that? Can anyone come with that? I don't know what they are advertising on today, but I think 2-3 months back I saw an ad of Uber on TV that in the car, a pregnant lady is sitting at the back seat, right? And that driver is taking her very seriously, right? And he just passes on to the speed breaker very slowly, right? Instead of being honked by the people behind, right? So that shows, because now Uber is not trying to expand itself in the market. It has already expanded, right? Uber is quite a name, right? When you need a ride, you say, okay, Uber kar lo, right? So you don't say taxi kar lo, right? You say Uber kar lo, right? So Uber is a quite established name in the market. Now they don't need to establish themselves, but they just want to connect with the peoples that yes, they are established because they care for you, right? So that is so that content of the advertisement should be perfectly in sync with what your goal is. If you are new to the market and you want to get yourself known to the people, right, that you are some market, you can say you are something in market and you want to launch your product, right? So in that case, what you do is you show the need of that product, right? That why this product is needed. For example, if we just consider this in the case of Uber, when Uber started its business, let us say, in that case they would have given the advertisement. Okay, let us say you want to go to some let us say you want to take a flight, right? And in the middle of night you want to go by your own, right? You don't have anyone to leave you at the airport. So in that case, what you can do is you can just call a Uber and go, right? So at that point, Uber would have showed something like this, which tells us that, okay, this is the need of this product, right? But now Uber, what it is doing, it is just showing you why Uber is one of the leading, you can say, taxi service providers in the global market, right? Not only in India, because they care for their passengers. That is what they want to show, right? So when I'm just coming back to that thing, that when we want to launch a product, so when I want to launch a thermo flask, right, let us say my company officials asked me, okay, tell me the area, right, of, let us say, first of all, we can say the city. Tell me the area of the city where we should launch the product, or tell me the area of the country where we should first launch the product, right? And tell me the, let us say, um, season I mean to say autumn season, or it is summer season, or in what, if we launch the product, it will become instant hit, right? Three things, right? State can be asked, that let us say, in what state should I launch this, and what should be the content of the advertisement if I want to market this product, right? So there are a number of things which can be asked to a data analyst, right? And why these are being asked to a data analyst? Because data analysts will come up with the facts related to the decision, right? Because let us say, um, there
So
are,
is it, sir, is it like making what can I say, meaningful data or something like from the raw data?
yes, yes,
Mhm.
that uh, see, analysis not is not making only, right? That
Mhm,
is one
mhm.
part of analysis. What you just said, it is the one part of the analysis, that because
Okay. Mhm.
if you have the raw data, you cannot get the correct information out of it.
Mhm,
You
mhm.
have to make it right. If there are some let us say meaningless columns in that, if there are
Mhm,
empty rows in that, if there
mhm,
are rows with null values in that, right? So you
mhm.
can't be able to get the correct insights from it, right?
Okay.
If the data
Mhm.
is not in correct format, that you can't analyze it properly. So yes,
Mhm.
making data, or converting the data, transforming the data in correct format, is one of the parts of analysis,
Okay. Mhm.
right? So yes, it is part of the analysis, not the whole analysis,
Okay. Okay, sir.
right? Yeah, so coming back to the same example of that thermo flask, right? So that data analyst will come up with something like, okay sir, you can have the, you can launch it if that is winters, right? And it's too cold, we know, in hilly areas, right? So what you can do is you can first launch in those hilly areas where it is quite cold, right? In hill stations, right? You can just make this I mean to say, make sure of this, that the product reaches those areas first, right? After that, it can come to the you can say plain areas, and um, other areas, right? If it is summers, right, then you should launch it in plain areas, right, where it's too hot, right? That you can just store the cold water in it, and it will help you to keep the cold water as it is for 8 to 10 hours, right? So that depends upon. So one more thing, you can take the example of the competitors who have already launched that product, right? So you can take, okay, this person, this company did this company did that, this company did that, and this is how they approached with the marketing and the advertisement of their products, and this company is the one which gained most out of it, right? So data analyst just gives up the analysis. Okay, this was the company which did this company did this company did this. Decision making is not the part of data analysis. Decision making is not part of data analysis. Decision making is wholly a part of the management people, right? You tell, okay, this company did this, five companies are from our five company have launched the same product, this company did this, got this much of sales, this company did this, got this much of sales, and so on, right? Now this is where your part ends, right? So you just give them the data and the facts. This is what this. Now you can see, okay, this is the maximum, so we are going with this. That's it,
So
right?
it means we are helping.
Yes, you are
Okay.
helping the management to take the decisions by giving them the facts.
Okay.
Because see, simple thing is that we can take any decision, right? Nobody, if the management of a company is there and if they all decide, okay, this is the decision which we are going to take, right? So
Okay.
nobody is going to
Okay.
ask them why, right? But
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
if they have the facts behind that decision, then that is going to give them the confidence and the right way to execute that decision. It
Okay.
is always going to help that company or an organization in a better way, right?
Okay.
That is why data analysts are quite important in today's world, right? Uh, Two things: to gain a advantage over competitors and to improve yourselves according to the market, right? So that is why we need different tools like Power BI, Tableau. Excel is there, and Excel was there before also, but yes, Excel has some restrictions. Excel has some, you can say, flaws, right? That you can't work out on the whole lot of data. Let us say 1 lakh rows are there, 3 lakh rows are there. So it would be difficult for you to work with the Excel on such a huge number of rows. But Power BI does not have any problem. Even with working with 10 lakh rows, 20 lakh rows, there is no problem, right? Similarly, Tableau. So that is why these tools come into the market, and they are being used nowadays also, right? And if we talk about Excel, it is also improving day by day. I will tell you that there are number of features of Power BI which are now connected with Excel, right? And because both are the products of Microsoft, Power BI is also a product of Microsoft. So what they did is, options are already there. They just have to amend them into Excel. So they have done that, and I will show you what are the options which are of Power BI also embedded into Excel, right? And
So does Python also means we can use in Power BI?
hmm, yes,
Okay. Okay.
Python can be used in Power BI also. Okay, so yes, in Excel we have number of formulas, functions, which we can use. Number of options are there: pivot tables, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, right? Pivot tables, all this thing. Lot of formulas are there, mathematical formulas, uh, string functions and all. We will do all of those, and we will start with basic things, that how to fill the data, how to these things. I know you might it might seem to you that this is what we know, but yes, we have to cover that up for those who don't know, right? So this is it. We are, I'm to say, just this was an introductory class. I would like to tell you, and any questions from your side you can ask me, and yeah. We'll go with we'll go slow, 1 to 2 days, because I am hoping that there are number of students which might get added to this course. So we are not going too fast, and rather on a regular pace also. We'll not be going there, but yes, after 1 to 2 classes we will be on the regular pace. And you already know that you will be given the assignments, you will be given the tasks, right? And recordings will be shared with you, all this, you know this. So this is what it is.
Sir, are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Sir, tell me about yourself. We don't know, right?
Okay. uh, my name is Nikhil, which you already know. I'm from Punjab, and I have worked previously with IBM. I was with IBM before. I worked with IBM for 3.5 to almost 4 years. And my main area of expertise is machine learning and artificial intelligence, and in which data analysis is also a part. And yes, I'm having total experience of 12 years 13th it is. Yeah, that's it.
So
Thank you,
you're
sir.
still working in a corporate sector?
No, now I'm not working with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first we'll cover Excels and then we'll jump to Power BI.
That is what I have to talk to them, that because you will be informed.
Okay.
You will be informed about in the today or tomorrow by me or in the group.
Sure.
Okay. That are we going with Excel first or what?
Okay.
Anything else?
Sir, I have one doubt. For Power BI, we need Excel or advanced Excel. Which one is important to learn?
Huh. That is what I have to talk to whoever told you that for Power BI you need Excel. It is,
Okay.
see, because both are similar, it is good to learn Excel before Power BI. It is not required,
Okay.
right? It is not a prerequisite. But yes, because both are little bit similar, so that is why it becomes easier for you to go with Excel or go with Power BI if you have learned Excel already, right? But it is not like if you don't know Excel, you can't learn Power BI. No, it is not like that. Right. That is why when Sangeeta asked me that are we going to start with Excel or Power BI, and similarly you, that is what I'm going to talk to the team,
Okay,
and
sir.
then we will let you know, right?
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, so this is it for today, right? Anything else if you have in your mind, you can ask, or else we can conclude the session. We'll have the session from 2 to 3. Tomorrow we'll have a complete session. But yeah, so make sure you have 2016 or 19 with you, Excel. Right?
Yeah, I do have 2016.
That's good. And if you have 365, that is way better, because in that updates are already there, right? So okay then.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Nikhil.
Thank you everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah, bye.